A leaky toilet helped 6 inmates escape jail over the weekend. A sheriff's office in Tennessee says a water leak behind the toilet made the wall unstable. Yeah, water leak will do that. So the inmates just pulled the toilet right out.
Welcome to Greatest Prison Escapes. I'm your host, Billy Hayes. I know a little about escaping from prison. On October 2nd, 1975, I escaped from a Turkish prison 5 years into a life sentence. The story of my escape was the subject of my book and the Oscar-winning film, Midnight Express. Whatever got us there, everyone in prison is thinking of one thing: getting out. This series is about those who make the ultimate decision, seeking freedom at any cost. On this episode of Greatest Prison Escapes, it's Christmas Day. As family and friends gather and celebrate this most magnificent holiday of giving and sharing, many suffer in forced confinement in a dilapidated prison, dreaming and yearning for a gift and a hug, or even just a glimpse through a window to watch their loved ones be merry. But in a decaying jail, where everything is broken, including hearts, opportunity has a way of presenting itself as a gift.
Are all the cells like this?
Don't like it? Write the governor about it.
Where am I supposed to sleep?
In a detention center, which is a jail, a county-level jail, you're going to have 3 types of prisoners. You're going to have people that are awaiting trial, who have not received their due process yet, so they haven't pled guilty, they haven't gone to trial yet, so they have different rights. Then you also have people who are serving misdemeanor sentences who are being punished, and then you have people that are post-trial that are waiting sentencing, or people who have been sentenced and are being waited to be transferred to the prison system of the state.
Horace Wade Allen, obviously not a career criminal, unless being stupid is illegal, which it should be in this case. He was only serving a 45-day sentence for violating probation.
Excuse me, is this top bunk taken?
Should be free.
Thanks.
Hey, get your feet off my bed.
Yeah, new meat needs proper welcoming.
Hey.
Cut it out.
David Wayne Frazier, a man who belonged at Alcatraz, not a county lockup. Frazier was a career criminal awaiting trial for aggravated robbery and possession of a deadly weapon.
You boys are done. You want to fight someone? Fight me. You're probably going to want to get yourself cleaned up. Because in this hellhole, paper cuts turn into amputations. Come on. The hell are you looking at?
Sorry.
Got it. Hell yeah. This Christmas, I'm gonna be high as a kite. Hey, it's Christmas. I'm feeling generous. If you want any.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Hars? I might actually call you lucky. You just might be my lucky charm. Keep an eye out.
Frazier is the first to notice the leaking pipes from the toilet. Christmas was just around the corner, and David Frazier had just received his present early.
What do you think that nasty old bastard Frazier's looking at?
Maybe that old chimney? Looks like my grandpa.
I got a hunch him and Horace are interested in more than somebody's grandpa.
Stephen Edward Lewis was being held for possession of drugs with intent to sell and possession of a firearm. Eric Click, doing time for evading arrest, felony possession of narcotics, driving under a suspended license, joyriding in a stolen car, with 3 probation violations. As they gazed over at David Frazier, they couldn't help but think he was up to something.
I got an idea I want to share with you. It's kind of one of those hush-hush things.
I owe you some.
Glad to hear it.
The 2 Johns, together as usual.
John Spear was serving a multi-year sentence for various drug crimes and theft. John Spear practically wrote the book on making the same mistakes over and over again. When you lump a lot of little crimes together, they become big ones.
Christmas. I like having a God-fearing man around.
You still going to your little Bible club every Sunday, Sheehy?
John Sheehy, a 38-year-old who, for a brief time, appeared to be turning around a life of crime. His upcoming trial for criminal trespass and arson had put a dagger in that idea. Experienced prisoners all seem to master the art of silent communication. Spear indicated, politely, that he was curious about and approved of Frazier's recent interest in the jail's crumbling structures.
I'm gonna propose an idea to y'all. Something kind of bold. But I need everyone at this table to give an answer before we get up on out of here.
Answer to what?
Judging by the way he's been staring to the outside of that old chimney, not to mention the broken mounts on that toilet the other side of the wall, pretty sure I can guess.
Pretty bright guy there, Spear. How would you all like to be home for Christmas?
Taking into consideration that it was Christmas, in certain cases, the institution may be at bare or bone minimum of staff because you have many individuals that take off or call in because of the holidays. And the detainees know this. They know when there's not enough staff.
David Frazier was about to play Santa Claus, bringing a most unusual gift, one highly coveted by men on the inside: freedom. And if he was Santa, he just found his elves. One's very eager for that ultimate gift. It was just past midnight, the moment when Christmas Eve becomes Christmas Day. And a merry one it was for 6 inmates at Tennessee's Cocke County Jail. David Frazier had found a way to shake off the bonds of incarceration, so he snookered 5 other saps into joining him.
Let's knock this thing over and get the hell out of here.
All right, hands on, everyone. On 3.
Wait, are we going on 3 or after 3?
What the hell difference does it make? Just push.
No, he's right.
What the hell did you say, new guy?
I want everybody to shut the hell up and do what the hell I tell you. Hands on 3. 1, 2,
Hide!
the stall, get the stall.
The jail was so understaffed and in such a state of disrepair, some cell doors couldn't even lock. Guards patrolled the jail, but inmates weren't fully confined to their cells after lights out. Everything hinged on Sheehy being able to keep his wits about him and sell the roaming guard a story. Sheehy, who was known around the jail as a religious man, told the guard he went to the bathroom to find somewhere quiet to pray. The guard bought it and left him alone.
We'll try this again. Everybody on 3. 1, 2, wait, stop.
What the hell is it now?
Come on.
There's a pipe back here, and it's a pressure pipe. If we bust this thing now, this whole place will be flooded in 2 minutes.
You have got to be kidding me.
We need a wrench.
Where the hell are we supposed to get a wrench right now?
The maintenance room, they have wrenches.
Thanks to the state of disarray in Cocke County Jail, our festive fugitives were able to sneak out and access a nearby maintenance room.
That wrench should work.
That was a smart move, Hars. What the hell took you guys so long?
On 3.
We know. On 3. Let's do this.
1, 2, 3.
After breaking through the hole in the chimney to escape, the 6 inmates only had to kick through the thin, rusty metal door below.
Who dropped the ball? Who failed to properly secure the individual? Who failed to identify the possibility of this taking place? And unfortunately, someone else has to be held to the standard of responsibility.
All right, this is where we say goodbye.
I should do business with you.
Our business is just beginning. Come sunrise, we're gonna do a head count. And when they realize they come up 6 short, they're gonna send out a posse.
I'm gunning for us.
Literally.
Well, Merry Christmas. It's been a real pleasure spending it in fine company.
It's not funny, but it is funny. There's been a little bit more ingenuity on the part of the inmates attempting to escape. You don't have any help from the institution by just saying, okay, let me just push this out the way.
John Spear, having nowhere else to go, he returned home. His family, not realizing the gravity of the situation, welcomed him home with open arms. Hars makes it to a trailer park outside of Newport, Tennessee, a little over 2 miles from the Cocke County Jail.
What's up, man? What took you so long to answer the door?
Sound asleep. Dude, when'd you get out?
Just now.
I thought you got like 2 months for a parole violation.
Let's call it a month and a half.
Well, they let you out on good behavior?
The Christmas spirit.
Well, I ain't never heard of no jail let prisoners out for the holidays, but damn, man, we gotta celebrate.
That's what I'm here for. Come on now.
That's a big Merry Christmas there.
The euphoria of escape is followed immediately by the suffocating fear of getting caught or killed. A hunt for safe haven, money, and new clothes ensues, all under the specter of a fear so crippling it makes incarceration feel safe. Is it really a wonderful life for these 6 fugitives? Whatever delusions Cocke County's 6 escapees entertained, they would soon find nothing but coal in their stockings.
Part of the motivation of the 2 individuals who remained behind to cover up the tracks, and keep in mind that the motivation is different for everybody, had to be just to be part of it, had to be part of something that they looked at as, wow, this is great. These guys just did something. They're going to embarrass the administration.
What the hell?
Those individuals are helping out simply to be part of what they didn't have the balls to do.
This was one Christmas gift Sheriff Fontes didn't expect to wake up to.
How about at a minimum, we don't have giant holes in the wall in our prisons. I mean, is that too much to ask? Are prisons that bad? Are they crumbling so badly that people can just move the toilet aside and 6 guys just walk out?
John Spear and his brother Daniel enjoyed a holiday reunion of their own.
John, if you check that window one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Now, sit down.
6 escapees. It's a large amount of individuals for the law enforcement to track down and arrest.
Stephen Edward Lewis managed to get himself a change of clothes. He approached an old friend about needing a place to lay low. Despite Lewis staying off the beaten path, his time on the run was put in serious jeopardy by a chance encounter with local PD.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas.
Or are we supposed to say Happy Holidays these days?
However someone wants to wish me well, I'm fine with. I'll take what I can get.
Good enough for me.
It would go down as a close call.
314, copy that. So much for the slow morning. Stay safe, y'all. Merry Christmas.
When you're running, and I was when I escaped from a Turkish prison, time slows to a crawl. Every time you see a clock, your eyes are glued to the second hand. Every noise makes you jump. A close call like the one Stephen had makes you feel like your heart is going to explode out of your chest.
One of you is Daniel Spear. Your brother was seen entering the home.
The most challenging part is getting cooperation from family and friends, because various individuals don't want to get involved because they know that some of the information that you obtain from them, individuals feel at times that he's going to know or she's going to know it was me because I'm the only one that knew that, or I hung around with him or her at that location.
But watching the clock too long makes you lose your patience.
Many prisoners go to familiar territory, and that's one of the first places to look for is, humans are a creature of habit. If you're on the run, you're gonna need support, you're gonna need aid, probably a change of clothes, so they go to where they know, and many times that's where they're caught.
John Mark Spear would be the first to be recaptured at a home in Cosby, Tennessee, where he was hiding out. His Yuletide freedom lasted less than 12 hours. High on the list was the last known girlfriend of the group's most violent escapee, David Frazier.
Hey, Dad. John, what are you doing here?
Coming home?
The police are just here all of 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I saw them. I was hiding in the shed out back.
Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
Here, eat this.
Oh.
So what is going on?
It made sense at the time.
I'm sure it did. But you can't stay here.
I got nowhere else to go, Dad.
Yes, you do.
Can I just finish my food?
Officers call for backup. They spend Christmas chasing Stephen Lewis block after block through city streets.
TV up front had a news banner. We caught a second one. Didn't say who.
Man, I'm breaking down here a little, and I think I'm gonna need something a little stronger than weed.
You sure, horse? You wait this out a few more days.
I'm sure of it, okay?
Eric Click was hightailing it out of Tennessee when a patrol car spotted him. Click and the driver were arrested without incident. 17 hours after escaping, 3 of the 6 were in custody.
I've been wigging out, man. I need something stronger than weed.
I bet you do. You got the cash? You got what you need.
Hands up.
Horace Wade Allen, another kid who couldn't get out of his own way. He was able to refuse drugs in the restroom a couple of days ago, but the stress of being on the lam made him seek the wrong kind of comfort. It would cost him a lot more than 45 days. Sheriff Fontes informed the press that all the men have been captured except one, David Frazier, the most dangerous of the 6. He pleads for public assistance in finding him.
5 of the 6 inmates have been recaptured, but officials say they're still searching for David Wayne Frazier. Officials also say the jail has had numerous water issues in the past.
David Frazier is the 6th and final inmate to be recaptured. He was extradited back to Cocke County.
The most remarkable thing about the Cocke County, Tennessee escape is the lack of planning that the escapees had. They were really focused on getting out for Christmas, but once they were out, they had no idea what to do or where to go or anything like that. I mean, the best of them got all the way to Georgia and was arrested 3 days later.
The blowback over the escape exposed the overcrowded and decaying conditions. It would cost Sheriff Fontes his job. Once the dust cleared, he tendered his resignation. As for the 6 inmates, their Christmas gift was time added to their sentence, and all of them celebrated New Year's Eve behind bars. I'm Billy Hayes. Join us again next time on Greatest Prison Escapes.